welcome back to my channel. So I'm here with another air fryer video, and today I'm gonna be making potato chips in the air fryer. I have never made potato chips. I've never made any kind of chips before, so this is gonna be interesting. And I did get the recipe out of the same book that I got the lemon pound cake recipe out of. It came with the air fryer, so if you didn't see that video, make sure you check it out. So we're just gonna get started with making these chips. So the very first step is to thinly slice the potatoes, and in the book it recommends using a mandolin with a 1.5 millimeter blade. I didn't have that, so I'm just using this grater. And before I started grating the potatoes, I rinsed them off. It didn't say to do that, but I just rinsed them off and patted them dry. And then I started to grate. And you just want to make sure that you are very, very careful when you're doing this, because right about now I chopped my finger and it was bleeding, but don't worry, I cleaned everything up and we're just going to keep on pushing. So the next step is to mix together 1 tablespoon of salt with 2 liters of water, and you just want to continue to mix this until it is fully dissolved. And don't mind my finger, this band-aid situation definitely makes it look worse than it actually was, but I just want to reiterate again, just be very careful when you are slicing those potatoes. So the next step is to let the potatoes soak in the water, and you want to leave them in there for about 30 minutes. And so we're just going to put them in there and let them sit. And once they are all done, the next step is to pat them dry. And I think this is where I kind of went wrong, and maybe I didn't pat them dry enough, but just take your time with this and make sure they are fully dry so that they get a nice crisp on them. After all that is done, we're gonna pour 1 tablespoon of olive oil over the potatoes and shake it to get the olive oil all over everything. And now it's time to cook the potatoes. So we're just gonna pour them into the air fryer, nothing fancy, give it a little shake and put it in. And so now we're gonna set the air fryer to 330 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're gonna leave them in there for 25 minutes. So at the halfway point, the air fryer actually makes a noise and lets you know that it's time to shake it. So we're just going to go ahead and give this a shake and put it right back in. And I did also notice that I set the temperature for 320 degrees, but it's supposed to be 330. So that could be a factor as to why this didn't come out as good as it could have, but we're just going to leave that in there. So after the time is fully up, this is what they're looking like, and I actually wasn't that satisfied because some of the potatoes were still a little soft, so I ended up putting them back in the air fryer for about 10 more minutes. Okay, so the chips just finished, and this is what it looks like. It doesn't look like your normal potato chips that you would buy at the store, but I don't really know what homemade potato chips are supposed to look like, but this is what mine's look like. Some of them aren't like super hard, so I don't know if maybe I didn't pat them fully dry enough or what that's about, but we're just gonna go ahead and taste it and see how it is. So I'm gonna taste one of the really crispy ones to see what this tastes like. It tastes like a potato chip to me. Okay. Now I'm gonna taste one that's not as crispy. See what that's tasting like. Definitely just feel like I'm eating a potato with that one. Doesn't feel like a potato chip, but it still has a good flavor. I mean, I like potatoes, so it's good. So there you have it. Those were potato chips made in the air fryer. I am not a perfect professional chef, so things aren't always gonna come out good. But I mean, these were good, but they're not gonna always come out perfect. So it is what it is. I still like them. They still taste good to me, and I would recommend but they still, I'm putting that in there. They still came out good. They taste good to me, so I would recommend giving it a try. Maybe leave it in for a little bit longer, or make sure you fully pat them dry so you know they crunch up a bit more. But yeah, I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss any more of my videos. Give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know if you try this recipe out for yourself, and I will see you all later. Peace.